Honest J. Nowak. Coming at you live. Alright. A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Honest J. Nowak. And today, Honest J. Nowak is simply going through quite a lot of stuff, but for number 863 in the entire series, I got Odor. Literally. That's what's on cue here to talk about on HJN, so let's just get it on. But unlike with the last few episodes where I've hardly ever put any effort into my work on those parts, this time around we're going to be having some more in-depth sort of dialogue situated. And so when I'm going to talk about Odor, I'm simply going to go into detail on it as much as possible. Because let's face it, nobody likes to have this sort of thing take place. Nobody likes to have this kind of smell come out of somebody's body. From under the pits, under the crotch, behind, or within somebody's mouth, which is a whole different process known as halitosis. And there are in fact a variety of different things out there relating to these certain conditions that anybody can in fact have. Having halitosis being that the mouth is the most contaminated kind of collection of different viral, bacterial, parasitic organisms ever in the world. It does make sense that the mouth can in fact be a very dangerous place to be in, especially if you're a dentist, because you have to look out for a lot of different problems out there. The kinds of bacteria and viral contaminations that take place, sometimes parasitic, that take place within the mouth are certainly pretty awful. But odor, however, is a whole different story. There are in fact a combination of different good and bad bacterias. And the good bacteria are in fact the ones that you can find in most probiotics. But these are in fact somewhat scarce. Naturally, you can't necessarily have good bacteria all the time, unless of course you were to have a very, very specific diet. A diet, of course, that would require a lot of certain items, from the fermented items to the sugar-free items. And there are tons of ways that you could do research on all this. But from what I've seen, there's really tons of foods out there to choose from, all of which are going to be helpful, beneficial for your body in so many different ways. But when it comes to odor, however, bad bacteria is what usually outclasses the good, and that pretty much produces a very noxious type of fume, a gas that of course has a rather aromatic tension, and this of which can be very dangerous most of the time. And a lot of people who might be bystanding would not at all be impressed of what you have at this point. And so, just like what I do, you should do it too. Get yourself showered. Get yourself the right kind of conditioner, shampoo, body wash. Anything that you can get your hands on would certainly be very helpful. If you do all of it correctly, then not only are you going to prevent it for so long, but you're also going to do a lot of other things out there that are going to be very helpful in maintaining your social life for as long as possible. And that's pretty much where I draw the line here. So hopefully this is a good start as to having a much more better series from this point going on. But if you want to see more, go down on my channel. Then make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.